All right, now my mic's working. We're here. And I spent a little bit of time yesterday after we got done letting batteries charge and letting stuff run. So now we can remake that battery box I blew up yesterday. And we can continue to run the pump. I'm going to go ahead and throw that battery in and let it finish charging. Where did I leave off? Making steel, apparently. And how much do we have? 15, not horrible. And it looks like he might have... I don't know. I'm going to stop guessing that he's got that fixed. Get all of these nice and maxed out here. Alright, so now I need to do another casing. And I want to take a look at circuits. Okay, so he didn't get that change in yet. Alright, because we discussed something yesterday that will make circuits a lot less of a pain in the ass and more of a proper mixture of GT5 and GT5U. There's that. Where are the... I thought I made up a fuck ton of tin cables. Well, I thought I did, but I don't fucking see them. Alright, so there's our hull. And we're going to need a chest.
Hi.
And hey, how's it going?
Good.
Alright, so there's our 1X battery box, which is all we really need.
By the way, I started putting glass in the factory.
You started putting grass in the factory? Oh, glass. Gotcha. I'm going to actually move the pump since we did our initial testing and figured out that it works good on a single layer. I'm going to go ahead and embed it down. Okay. We'll have to change out a little bit of your glass there because we have a design that we use with so it can have supports, but just covering it all up with glass is at least going to help to not have things blow up.
By the way, I accidentally made a hole on the way here.
I heard. Okay, so this will get most of it if I do this one here. But I think I want to actually take it down one more level. You guys can't see jack shit right now. I'm going to take this down like this. Okay, and then we're going to put the battery buffer there. We're going to put the pump there. We need to make sure the pump is facing that way. The battery box is facing that way. Put that there. And the battery into there. And that should do us. And now it should pick up from here, I'm guessing. Finish off this level. And then go back to over here again. So, do you see anything moving? I really should go down there and make sure that it's, since it was dark as fuck, let's go make sure I got that going the right direction. Yeah, I got it going the right direction. Does it recognize... Oh, hey, the water didn't update. It literally... Come check it out, dude. It's literally pumping this bottom layer. It's not doing from top down. It's right here. It's pumping out all this water on the bottom.
Oh, weird.
So now the question is it going to keep going? Or has it just stopped right there because no water? So I updated the water. You might have to relook at your mapping. Yeah, it's just literally working right over and back into here. It's removing the flow and then stopping.
I think it might be the flowing water that's the problem. What if we tried putting it next to source?
Yeah, we can do that. The only issue is that means we got to have it right under the water. Unless you have a bucket, we can make a source block.
Have a bucket.
Give me a second. If we move this to here, can you put a source block right in front of this thing? Yeah, like that. Now, the only issue is, can you take and basically fill that trench? You can pull it out of the drawer. Remember, you gotta shift when you do it. And yeah, you're probably gonna have to go up for air. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the case or not.
I think the drawer's facing the other way.
Can we turn this drawer with this wrench? No. It's gonna flood when I do this. So the best I can do is turn it this direction. I can't really turn it the other direction. Yeah, that's something else we do have to think about is the waterlogged stuff. Is that going to cause an issue?
I think I made sure to account for that. You can test it if you want.
Well, I want to get this one done, and then, yeah, we'll try that. And we'll actually know if it, because there's a lot of this waterlogged grass in here. If it has issues with getting it, we'll know for sure. Alright, you got the trench good and full? I'll go put the battery in.
I think so. Yeah.
Alright. See water moving anywhere?
Yep. Look up here.
Okay, so it has an issue with flowing water.
Yeah.
Or it was that grass that was sitting right here that was blocking it. One or the other. Do you happen to have shears? I got shears. Let's see. Can you shear this stuff? Yes. Alright. Can I put this right there? And does that fuck with anything? It's still going up here.
You get to mess with the water, so not the block. So the block doesn't change the fluid state.
Okay. Well, we'll let it sit here and pump and see how it works. We can go get to work on some... Well, we probably ought to work on this roof. Since she's not here, we really need to get our ass moved in here. I want to start on that blast furnace. Or that bronze boiler. We also need to check and see if the coke ovens are being filled and emptied properly. Is it going from that corner now? I think it's going from this corner. Yep. It started over here on this corner.
Makes sense because it's facing this way now.
Yeah. Alright, so it's working its way down like it should. Put those away. I'm gonna go see if I can... Nice hole you've got here. Fix your hole, fucker. I'm gonna go make some aluminum. Because we need to get a electrolyzer made. Oh, wait a minute. We have a problem with making a making aluminum. We're one battery short now. I'll have to borrow a battery from here. That'll take care of it. We don't really need that many batteries in there. Oh, and you changed this now to take a circuit because of the other recipes, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to make another circuit, which as of right now, the best way we can make it is going to be the handcrafted one like this. Because he didn't get the new circuit stuff in yet. But we can do this here. So we're going to need 2 red alloy and a steel casing. And we can do it with soldering alloy. No, he did not add GT6's dumbass building wand. We got any more? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, I got 2 of them on me, but it's not really enough.
Alloy barrels from the I recently had a bunch of recycling recipes. I'll put on them.
Okay, like what?
Just look in their recycler. I mean, like,
Oh, you added the recycler?
yeah.
Well, seeing as how scrap doesn't have a item, it looks kind of funny.
I'm not even sure if I'm gonna call it scrap yet. Maybe I should call it something else.
Hmm.
Since it's only elements.
Mm. Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, so what I'm thinking is in GT6, if you're breaking it down, because it has to be an element, there is no chance to it. Also, it has to be the element, like dust. Ingot might work. I think adding the nuggets, the tiny dusts, all the tool heads, stuff like that is excessive, because you should be able to break all of those things down in a macerator or an arc furnace. And if you're adding the disassembler, you can even break machines down to their component parts, and then you can arc furnace or macerate the component parts as well. So I think you've gone a little overboard with the things that you've added. As far as your not knowing if you want to call it scrap, to me, if we're going to do a more GT6-esque type of thing, I would say it would be... I'm thinking we go a little bit more GT6 in the way that we don't use the recycler, and instead we use like Greg has is the matter fabricator. You literally put the element in and it breaks it down to matter, which in GT6 it's charged matter and neutral matter. GT5 it would be UU matter. The reason I'm saying that is because the recycler is a chance thing. And if, like, I just seen you had a block of iridium here that gives you a 90% chance. But I'm guessing if we looked at an iridium plate in the recycler, you're going to get a 10% chance for an iridium plate. That's shitty. If I'm throwing iridium into this motherfucker, I better get something out of it, not a 10% chance of getting something out of it.
What if I just put it directly in the amp fabricator then? Because in here there's an amp fabricator and a mass fabricator.
To be honest, I gotta go back and look at how I don't remember how the UUA and the UUM was made. So I would have to look at that.
I had the recipes here. It's basically, we took scrap, we put in the amp fabricator to make UU amplifier, and you put that in the mass fabricator to make UU matter.
Except for some reason in here, it's not showing there's a anything being made. It just shows 9 scrap to nothing.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
So I can't check where we go from the UUA. And I don't know what the hell the antimatter crap is.
Yeah, but
And
well,
yeah,
I think I know what it is. It's the two machines on fluid salts and I'm currently fix that.
okay, and there's no recipe to make UU matter either.
Yeah, it's the same issue.
Okay. Having a weird idea. I don't know. This is one of those things where I really got to work it out in my head if it would be a good idea or not. But my idea is, in GT5, you could literally throw power, if I remember correctly, at making UU matter. That was a thing in GT2 all the way up.
Yeah, you can do
And
it here too.
And the amplifier made the UU matter faster.
Yeah.
So it took less power.
That's how it works here. It's just a simple circuit if you don't want to use amplifier.
Okay. And see, what I'm talking about in GT6 is a real stray from that, because you literally just have charge and neutral matter, and those go in the replicator to replicate it. So you have to have something to make something. You can't just dump power into it.
Yeah, honestly, that seems kind of weird to me. They can just dump power and make UU matter out of nothing.
I think it's supposed to be that whole E equals MC squared thing, that, you know, enough energy will make matter.
That question requires a lot of energy, like huge amounts.
Right.
Insane. Nowhere near the amount of power that you use for the UU matter.
But what I was thinking was, everybody likes being able to just dump their junk. Like if we had 5 million things of cobblestone, it would be nice to be able to dump that in as matter. But what I was thinking was, you could have a matter fabricator that you couldn't just dump power into it, but you could literally dump anything into it, but everything you dump into it is worth, say, 1. A unit of 1. And then the amplifier is where your elemental stuff comes in. The way I'm thinking about this, it sounds good, but I don't know how well it would work. You see what I'm getting? You would have to use elemental stuff to amplify the actual matter, because you could make the matter out of literally thin air, but you'd have to feed it, you know, cobblestone. So you could recycle literally anything. If you had a mob farm that made you, you know, bones, which are literally useless because who the fuck wants calcium? You could break the calcium down and you could get that. But I'm thinking like another mod that adds some stupid item that literally you can't break down, but it gives you a way of getting fuck tons of this shit. You could put it in, but it would only be worth 1. And it would... I don't know. I really don't fucking know. Because I love the GT6 way of doing it. GT6 way of doing it, I take absolutely no credit for it. Because I don't believe Greg was watching when I do other things. He typically only watches my GT6 stuff. But I literally championed for something very similar to this. Doing other stuff that I wished that we would have a way of making it out of, which my idea was neutrons or protons and electrons. I mean, you literally make protons, electrons from elements. You break them down to protons and electrons, and then you put those protons and electrons together. Neutrons didn't matter to me in this idea. I was just thinking 2 sides, the positive and the negative, and then those could be combined into making the elements. So I really have a soft spot for the way GT6 does it. But I'm just thinking about what would you do for those like me that hate voiding shit. I absolutely I loathe just throwing crap away. I spent my hard-earned time, I'm sitting here on my fat ass, shut up, digging all of this crap up. I should be able to do something with it. Even though I disagree with being able to break stone dust down to, the stuff that GT5U did, I should be able to at least get something out of it somewhere. Somehow. Which is where you end up with the problem of, and GT5 has one, GT6 also has one, a way of just making fucking cobblestone because it's a Minecraft thing that you can make cobblestone out of anything. Or out of nothing. So it's kind of one of those, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. It's a balancing act, and I'm not sure that I know exactly how I'd want to balance it. But I do know that elemental stuff should guarantee you your stuff. It shouldn't be a RNG. Let me think for a little bit. Let me get some work done.
I did have a thought, so I'm done thinking of, you know about it.
And no matter what you do, people are going to try to screw the system over. Because if you think about it, you can literally make an iron farm from iron golems. If you just made it a elemental thing, people would just feed it iron from an iron golem farm. So no matter what we do, people are going to cheat. It's human nature. Cheat the system in any way you can get away with it. That's like #1 video games is, how can I do what they want me to do without doing it the way they want me to do it? And like when I was talking to E a long time ago about it, he even said that he likes to put things into a mod where it's intended that you do something that is quote unquote cheaty, but kind of hide the fact that it's possible to be done, to give people the feeling that, oh, I broke the system. I did something I wasn't supposed to be able to do, even though he completely intended for them to do it that way. Which to me sounds really weird. But there's people that think that way, so... And hell, if you look at YouTube, there's, you know, people that literally try to win a game by doing anything but the actual objective of the game. Wasn't there one guy that played Prison Architect and beat the game and turned the prison into a tree farm or some shit? He didn't have any fucking prisoners coming in and out of his prison. He was literally just farming trees. I don't know how in the hell that's possible, but I believe I heard something about that a while back.
I've heard anything since you said you were going to go off to think all of it, because my son acted up for some reason.
Okay. I'm going to think and make circuits. But I'll be thinking out loud because it helps me think.
Well, I did have a thought. What if I made it so that you could put each element into the amp fabricator and the amount of EU amplifier you got was dependent upon its protons and neutrons?
That's what I was going for. Was because that's kind of how GT6 does the charge and the neutral matter. But then you also have to balance around what elements can you make infinitely. Because if you think about it, we can make silicon and oxygen infinitely from a cobblestone generator. Yes, it'll take power to do so, but we can do it. Iron from an iron farm. A witch farm will give you redstone. Redstone can be broke down into mercury, ruby dust, pyrite. Pyrite can be broke down into sulfur and iron. Chromite can be broke down, or ruby dust can be broke down into chromium and oxygen, aluminum. And what did I miss? Then you have the mercury. Are you going to have the amplifier take fluids so we can get rid of things like oxygen, nitrogen, mercury, whatnot?
Yeah, I was planning to.
Okay. Are we going to try to balance out the fluids and items that can be gotten infinitely, or are we just going to say those that attempt to do it that way are free to do so, but the intended way is, to not, well, the intended way doesn't really matter. Are we just going to go hard on for this is the periodic table, this is how many things they have, if you can manipulate that in some way due to Minecraft bullshit, by all means manipulate it? Or are we going to try to balance that?
I mean, I'm not sure how much you can balance it, because no matter what, people install, no matter how much you give for silicon or whatever, people can still get it infinitely. Just depends on the rate.
Right. Because I even did that. I'll be the first to tell you I fucking did that. I made a rock breaker that makes cobblestone, put the cobblestone into a hammer that broke it down into gravel, took the gravel into another hammer that put it into sand, then put the sand into a furnace that cooked it into glass, put that in another hammer that broke the glass into glass dust, centrifuge the glass dust would make silicon dioxide because it was cheaper to do silicon dioxide through a centrifuge. It was cheaper to do the glass dust the way I'm saying I did it than it was to electrolyze the sand directly into silicon dioxide. And then I electrolyzed the silicon dioxide into silicon and oxygen. I used the oxygen for making steel and all the things I needed it for, and then the silicon went in to become matter. So I literally did this. But if you go and look at how convoluted this fucking Rorschach test of a thing was, I worked my ass off to be able to get it infinitely. Which is where I don't mind it. If you're putting a lot of work into it and you're putting a lot of power into it, it's better than, oh, I'm just going to make a fucking iron golem farm, which they've made easier and easier to do in Minecraft, and just feed this motherfucker iron. And that's something you're never going to be able to balance around unless you make iron literally useless. But if you're going to make iron useless, you'd have to also make, silicon and oxygen useless. So, yeah, I'm kind of with you on the whole, you can't really balance it. Just, if you get it, you can feed it to it, and whatever its periodic number is, that's what you get. I'm with you on that. That's very similar to what Greg did with GT6. You might literally just want to kind of go steal his table. And hi, Chairman, I'm not ignoring you. I'm, in discussion mode. My brain is trying to work, and, well, we all know how hard it is for it to do that at times. I am not a fluid. Fuck you. The periodic is the element of science. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was what? Bear turned into a horror creature. I did?
Kind of crackled a little bit, I think.
Oh. I might hold on. My mic has been stopping here. Let me check the connections on it real quick. Give me just a minute. Okay, I reset all the connections on it. Let me know if it does that again.
Okay.
Well, that lava thingy, like we were discussing with the lava thingy, it is so seriously fucking slow to be able to do that you would probably lag out your server before you would be able to really make a profit from the infinite lava stupidity they added. It's possible to do, but it's not words. Practical. It's not practical to do. And by the way, if anybody's wondering about the circuit thing I was talking about a minute ago, I spent a little bit of time after we got done streaming last night going through GT5, GT5U, and what I know of GT6, and coming up with an idea of how to do circuits where we still use the buells, but we don't use the silicon for the plate. And I remembered that in GT5U, and I looked it up, that there was a way of making basically this coated board, which I still hate the fact that it's board coated, not coated board.
Yeah, I'm going to.
That this was literally used as the handcrafted only, but there was a version of it that used glue and sawdust in an assembler.
I think it's called Flonic or something.
Yeah, I can't remember. There's also that phenolic. Yeah, it was like phenolic something, or I don't remember. I don't know if you have that other stuff, because there is. No, the fluid. There's a. I think it's like this phenol shit. They actually have that as well, as you can feed it into. It's not phenol though. It's phenol bisyl something A. And I don't know shit about what the hell that is. I remember making it in GT5U, but I literally have no idea what it is. But they also, you could use that instead of the glue.
Bisphenol A?
Yeah, yes, that shit. But mainly, we were looking at the whole glue thing.
Seems only have a recipe with complicated chemical recipes.
And what we decided was that we would reintroduce that board, being able to make it. The glue comes from centrifuging the sticky resin. And then you put the glue and the wood pulp with a mold for plate, which I don't know where the hell ours is. Oh, it's over here now. This one. You put that in an assembler, that makes those plates, and then you can assemble those plates like we have here. So you can make this recipe, except instead of needing a basic circuit board, you would use that circuit board that we just discussed. And instead of using the silicon for the plate or the circuit board, you would use it instead of the polyurethane or polyethylene plate or the steel item casing. Basically, this recipe here didn't exist in GT5U of being able to use plastic there. So the idea is you can either use a steel item casing or you can use a silicon chip, and that silicon chip will be the wafer that you get out of the Buell. So the Buell that he just re-added, this one here, would be cut into wafers, and you would take these 16 wafers, put them back into the cutter again, and that would give you your 8 chips per. So you'd have 16 times 8 of those chips, which 2 of them is needed for one basic circuit, 4 of them is needed for a good circuit. Now, when it gets to making these empty circuit board things, yes, a wafer will probably be the way of doing it. But for basic circuits, it's excessive. Because those things are fucking expensive to make. I'm going to go take some glass over and start filling in the roof.
Do I make some green schist brick slabs?
Yeah, because that's the upper part of the factory. So unless you can think of something else that we want to use for the roof supports, yeah, make green schist slabs. I don't remember what the pattern is for the roof. Tamara knows what that is. So I'm just going to fill it all in with glass. I have a Silk Touch pickaxe, so I can Silk Touch out the glass if we really give a shit. If we don't really give a shit, we can just break it out and put it in the supports where they belong. Oh yeah, look at that thing go. But we really just need to get this thing covered so we can start using it. Do we have enough of the green schist, or?
Yeah, we have enough. I was just thinking if there's any colors to go good with it.
You want to do what we have on the bottom and just use that for the roof? We have basalt for the bottom.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, we have basalt for the bottom. So we could just use that and have it bottom and top. Make it into a sandwich. Told you no, Trins did not add Greg's stupid ass fucking builder's wand. And I don't expect him to add Greg's stupid fucking builder's wand. I'm quite sure in 118 and 119 when we get there will be plenty of fucking mods that add a way of doing the builder's wand type of thing that he doesn't need to add it in here.
Yeah, there's a mod. There's one mod called Building Gadgets by Direwolf20.
Oh, yeah, that mod. Yeah, I'm quite sure anybody that's too lazy to do their own fucking building will have that mod. Yeah, that mod actually lets you do the Thaumcrafty replacing shit as well, if I remember correctly.
Thaumcraft replacing? Thaumcraft?
Yeah, Thaumcraft had a thing where if you didn't want to, say we wanted to change all this green schist out to marble, it would literally let you change the blocks one for one, but you had to have the blocks in your inventory. I do believe there's a part of that building gadget thing that allows you to do that.
Hmm.
I can't remember what it was called.
I don't think I realize it's just because GT6 has added doesn't mean I'm gonna add it.
Yeah, the things that Greg adds in GT6, I am trying to pepper in some of it here and there. I'm not trying to get trends to turn GTI into GT5 or into GT6. It's supposed to be a GT5 thing. There's a lot of things that Greg does in GT6 that wouldn't fit in here. I'm only trying to add things that would fit. And though the building wand wouldn't be a stretch, I just don't see where it's needed. And Trends has so many other things that he needs to focus on. Adding that building gadget or that builder's wand would literally be the last thing he would have on his mind to add, because some other mod can do it and probably do it better. So why waste his time coding something that somebody else has already done and he's not going to do anything literally different than what they did? Just go add that fucking mod. If you literally have an aversion to building your own shit. I personally have no aversion to building my own shit. I don't give two fucking shits about a builder's wand. If I was going to do something like that, I would much rather I would talk him into doing the architect table from Buildcraft and the builder from Buildcraft. Now that is something I could see me trying to get him to do, because that's something that's not magic-y, lazy bullshit. That is, I want to take the building from this pack or from this location and I wanted to move it to that location. Here's the blueprint. Here's the blocks. You build it for me and I'll feed you the power to do so. That would fit into a Greg Techie thing, in my opinion, way more than some stupid fucking wand for lazy cunts.
Yeah, wand's really a tool used for magic.
Correct. I have no no feeling of, I want to be Harry Potter. No, I don't care. I don't need some gay little foo-foo fairy wand. Greg likes magic. Greg added the magic thing, the wand thing. And have you seen how well it works? It fucking sucks. Because Greg's fucking slabs suck. Oh, just break this fucking thing. I'm an idiot, alright? We're gonna have to cook a lot more. By the way, careful, I just seen a creeper down there.
Yeah, I know, I saw.
Okay. Now, see, you always say it's just a question. No, 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 no. You don't have just questions. All of your questions seem to be loaded questions. Let's see how much of a rant and rave I can get Bear onto, because I absolutely know and have heard many times his feelings on this thing. So let me ask, for the at least third time this stream, is he going to edit? No. I told you 3 times. No. Do you keep asking? Yes. Because you want to hear me rant and rave about how much I can't fucking stand it. And then when I tell you that this is what you're doing, no, it was just a question. I didn't want you to sit here and dance for me, monkey boy, and entertain me by ranting and raving and calling something stupid. Lying motherfucker. You can lie to some people some of the time. You can lie to most people most of the time. But motherfucker, you can't snow the snowman. I wonder if anybody has any idea what the fuck that means. That is an old school fucking comment. That's from like the 70s.
No idea.
Can't snow the snowman. You can't lie to a liar. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. I'm completely full of shit. Therefore, you can't feed me a line of bullshit. Because bullshitting's what I do. To put it into modern day reference, I am the one who knocks.
I'm not sure I know that either.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, never watched it.
His wife was all worried that him messing around with making and selling drugs, that some drug dealer was going to come to their house, knock on their door, and rape her, kill their son, or torture their son. And he looked at her with the most flat face ever and said, I am the one who knocks. Meaning you have nothing to worry about, because if anybody's going to be doing that kind of fucked up shit to somebody, it'll be me before anyone else. It was a very cold statement. But it got his point across. Problem is, it's when she was like, yeah, no. This motherfucker's way too gone. Holy fuck with the skeletons. And I'm going to say something, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, asshole. I am so glad I am not allergic to fucking silver or craponite in this shit, and that these fucking skeletons ain't got those kind of shit fucking arrows. No, you do not need to add anything like that. This was not a subtle hint.
Yeah, I don't even have arrows in this.
Yes, and I'm very glad so far. I hate Greg's fucking... I'm gonna get shot with a plutonium arrow and tick for the next 12 hours. Shit's just
I
evil.
thought though that in like GP6.
Oh shit! I did not just about shoot you. Been sitting here shooting fucking everything that moves up, and then you walk right in. You about got shot. Alright, I gotta go cook up some more sand. What were you saying about radiation?
So I am thinking of adding GT6's radiation system.
Hmm.
instead of a radiation effect.
Okay.
That way people can't just drink it away with milk.
Yeah, and GT6's radiation system, like regular uranium, doesn't really hurt you. It's the isotopes that fuck you up. We got 24. So I need regular cobblestone and fuck tons of it.
Okay, the edge is all sapped up.
Bear, your aim is shit. Well, thank you. I appreciate your criticism there, fucker. They are actually moving, you know. And again, Zykor, you don't know what cockeyed means. Stop using the fucking phrase. You're only using it because you like cock.
Or is he gay?
He impersonated a trans Russian person to try to fool us into believing that it wasn't him for about a month. Literally hitting on me, so you make your own judgment on that statement. I will not confirm nor deny that. Now, talking about recycling of things, the one thing that Greg does in GT6 that I would love to see you do in here is the fact that he does armor and tools on a percentage basis. So you don't have to sit there and put all of your like golden swords that you get off of pigment and shit together. You just literally throw the damn things in the shredder and it gives you a percentage of what it was made out of, depending on how much durability there is left on it. So if it's a sword that it takes 2 ingots of gold and it's at half durability, you get 1 ingot's worth of gold. If it's at a tenth of, you get like 1 nugget. Because it really sucks. It really sucks. English, jackass. It really sucks. It sucks having like 100 freaking swords that are at 99 durability, and you have to put them together to get it full durability before you can recycle it. And fuck Minecraft in there. Oh, you have a full golden sword? Here, we'll give you a nugget. Fuck you. That's retarded. Now, why the hell they chose to do that? As much as I hate mob farms, if you take the time to build a mob farm and you get those tools, I ought to get something out of it. Am I okay? No, I'm not okay. I'm an asshole. Nothing's changed. Oh, what the fuck do you mean, am I okay? Nothing different than any other fucking day. And for your question of where do cockroaches live? Fucking Florida. Have you seen the roaches they got down there? Them some nasty motherfuckers. Well, you don't want to. Those and the palmetto bugs they got down there. Palmetto bugs look like fucking roaches on steroids.
Yeah, that cockroach thing, it's a meme that's been going around.
What's
People are
that?
comparing it. People are asking where do bed bugs live, and when you say beds, they ask where do cockroaches live.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea. I am not entertained by such frivolities. I
Yeah,
tend
stupid.
to like to, think for myself. Not meme with the masses. Because everybody thinks it's funny. No, not everybody. Some of us actually have our own fucking brain and think it's fucking stupid. Same thing I thought about UF News 20 years ago. I don't give a shit. I didn't give a shit then. I don't give a shit now. And check back with me in about a year. My guess is I'm still not going to give a fuck. Alright, so there's the 4 circuits we need for this big bronze bitch. Which I can't look up bronze because it's called LV. Should be bronze, steel, titanium, and tungsten steel. Damn it. Alright, bronze firebox casing. I need bronze frames. We so need to make a hammer that's not steam driven.
I'm surprised you still have these steam machines.
Well, somebody hasn't fixed our item filter things so we can make the sifter correctly.
Alright. How about that?
And we barely ever use the compressor, so I haven't felt the need to make a new compressor yet. And the extractor is literally just used for resin, which we won't be using as soon as we do start doing we need glue out of the resin thing. So once we get to that point, we're not really going to need an extractor much. So no reason to remake most of those. Forgot I need to get that made. I gotta make another damn conveyor module. Okay, so for this, I can make it in there. I just need to change this to a number 4. Now, can I make the firebox in the assembler, and is it retarded? No. Good. Alright, so there's the firebox. We need the 4 circuits around that. And we need the tin cables around that. Alright, so there is the boiler controller. There is a firebox. Now we're going to need a muffler.
Looks like the pump is almost on one level.
Can't hear you over this loud ass shit. What?
So it looks like the pump is almost done with one level.
Cool. Eh, damn near. If we wanted to, we could literally build the floor right over top of it, because we shouldn't be able to cause block updates. It's down 2 blocks now, I think.
We'll cause buck over the water over here.
Oh, we gotta wait for this level to get done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I seriously need to make myself some armor.
Need to make what?
Armor.
Why do you need to make rubber?
It's an armor.
Oh, armor. Yes, you need to make some armor. The fuck did I put? There it is. Lose my damn head if it wasn't attached to my damn shoulders. I don't think Trins wants to wear a GIMP suit. No. I doubt he's going to make rubber armor.
No, there will be hazmat eventually. For handling,
Yeah.
you know, radioactive stuff.
Though I'd really prefer you didn't go the IC2 way and basically make a chemical hazard suit. And, you know, it should have some lead in the motherfucker if it's supposed to shield radiation. The rubber will keep you from breathing anything bad if it's got a respirator attached to it. But it isn't going to keep the radiation out. Radiation will go right through that fucking rubber. So if you give me a little bit, I will. I've been meaning to make some more. Yeah. Red steel. I'll make some red steel armor. Unless you just want some regular steel like I got.
I also make black bronze armor. I entered some of the plates.
Oh, okay, yeah, we've got plenty of black bronze over here, right?
Yeah, I have the remaining of those 20.
Okay.
This is enough for 2 pieces. Or actually 3.
Okay, so we're going to need a fluid input, an item input. I don't believe this one does distilled water out. No, why would it? It's a boiler, not a fucking... It's going to need a fluid output that's up top. So we're going to need a fluid input and item input. So an input bus and an input hatch. And look at you all bright and purple. You're gonna make fucking Camera jealous when she gets back.
When is she supposed to get back?
Hopefully the next couple days she'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna have those two there. And that means we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4 more fireboxes. So I need to do 2 more of those. That'll give me 4. That'll make the 2 frames. And then I need those 4 for the actual thing. And we're gonna need 8 of these. So there's a fluid hatch. That's the item hatch. Now, this bitch is 5 high. If I'm remembering correctly. So, I need 3 bronze pipe casings. Because the center needs to be filled with these, but the top is the regular casings. The bottom is the firebox. So then I need 2 sets of this.
I am playing the toy now since the one was built into the next level.
Put some shoes on, you fucking hippie. Oh, yeah. Doing good. Alright, we can get the floor in now.
We're gonna need a lot of marble.
Mm-hmm. fucking annoying pests. Missing one of the leads, though. Where the fuck it went?
There you go.
There you go. By the way, Trends, this is why we really need some recycling recipes. No use for these. Okay, so now I just need to cover this in casings, which should be the bronze brick casings.
Bronze plated bricks.
Yeah, that thing. And the fluid output, obviously. So we've got 9. Huh?
Yeah, but I don't need to just it's gonna be a pain because don't really do it automatically, which means you have to go through every single machine and everything. Figure out what they're recycling to and everything. Component. I have to do them all manually, probably. Most things that is.
I was saying GT5, which is kind of annoying for some things, it literally had the metadata, which I know you guys don't have that in this version, right? So you'd have to like make your own. But basically it held the value of what it was made for in the item, which was really annoying because that meant that if you had one motor that was made with a steel magnetic rod and one that was made with an iron magnetic rod, they wouldn't stack. That's how GT5 got around it. That was Greg's way of doing it.
I mean, I don't want to do it, so I'll probably just do it manually. I'm wondering if I should even do recycle machines that next will time just do the disassembler demos.
Yeah, I would just do the disassembler for the machines. Just do the arc furnace and macerator for basic things. Frames, casings, things like that that are just made out of... There's only one step to the crafting, basically. Or two steps, I guess. It doesn't take motors and bullshit like that. Just plates and furnaces or something like that.
Yeah, it should be relatively easy. And I'll also add ways to recycle the imperial parts, which will be a lot easier to do because they'll just be automatic. And this is something will probably work a lot like the crafting table, but just with, you know, the not 100% guarantee thing.
Okay, so 33. I'm gonna need 32. So I'm gonna need... that's the wrong one. Bronze brick. So I get 2, so I'm gonna need 16 times 4, that's 64. So I need a stack of clay. And I'm gonna need 6 times 16, which would be a stack and a half of bronze. Oh yeah, what the fuck am I doing I'm not supposed to be doing charcoal today. I'm a dumbass. I'm supposed to be doing coal. I literally said I was going to go mine up a bunch of fucking coal and turn it into coke today. And here I am being a moron, cutting down trees.
Moo 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 moo. Moo 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 moo.
Hey, XR. Oh, can you? Hold on. There you go. That should fix that. Yeah, I was fiddling with shit earlier and forgot to run the subtraction thing again. My mic needed to do a little bit of math. Oh, it's about that time. We seriously got to figure out what's causing this. It can't be, exploration or anything like that, because we literally haven't gone anywhere. I say we get XAR to look at it, because he knows what this shit means. Yeah, Overmind loves doing that shit, but he hasn't taken the time to look at it. Whoa! Hi, welcome to the past. We're here now. Going back in time.
I would have compressed it, but I was afraid that the server wouldn't be able to handle it, so.
I literally have no idea how much hard drive space is on that fucking computer. Let me look. How much room do you have, Mr. Computer? We've got 100 gigs left on the SSD and 1.81 terabytes free on the other drive, so we're good. I forgot we put the 2 terabyte in that motherfucker. Why is there a 2 terabyte in this motherfucker? Why does it have an SSD? I have questions for Junior. The SSD makes sense. It's good for the servers to run on, but why does it have 2 terabyte? And if it has 2 terabyte, why am I not using it for all the garbage I have on my computer? That's just literally being stored there. All right. Everybody grab your ankles. Server's about to get fucked. In other words, I'm rebooting it, so be right back. Now, in the heap dump thing, there is 3 of them that say HP ROF, and there's one that says GZ after it. What's the GZ one? Well, today's didn't compress. Oh, okay. The compressed one is way fucking better. Holy shit, it's only 552 instead of 2.8 gig. Oh, GZ is gzip. Can I compress these before I put them on the website so they're not so fucking big? With like WinZip or Z7-zip or something? Let's try it. Okay, so I'm compressing the 2 that aren't compressed, and then I'll upload all 3 to the website. See if Overmind's at his computer and got time to take a look at these in a few minutes when I get them up there. Holy crap, does it take a while to compress these fucking things. I know this computer ain't the fastest, but shit. This is slow. How the hell can you hear my fan again? You should not be able to hear that motherfucker right now. Yeah, but the fact that you can't hear it is weird because you don't have the subtraction thing. The subtraction thing I have is only for OBS. So the fact that you can't hear it's even weirder. Yeah, it might be. I can't even see where it's picking up on OBS when I ain't talking. There you go. I reran the subtraction thing. See how that works. There, now I finally have the FTP thing on the damn server. So I don't have to copy this shit over to my damn computer to then send it over to the fucking server. I can just do it straight from the damn server. Alright, so we need... And all three of these are fucking different because I'm an idiot. One of them is the GZ that you did yesterday. And then I did one in a regular zip file and one in 7-zip. So we're going to have 3 different kind of zip files on for these heaps. Because fuck you. Mm-hmm. Okay, one of them's uploaded, the one that you automatically compressed yesterday. The second one just got done today, or for today's, and I'm still zipping the original one that you already have. So if you want to tell him, they're in the, I made a folder called dumps. And I just threw them in there on the website. About 2 minutes and this other one will be done, and then I'll start the server back up. Oh, we're going to be starting the ME server over hopefully the beginning of next week. Is there any of your 119 port things you want us to try that ain't going to piss me off too bad? Well, didn't we already put Traverse in there? Let me go look. Yeah, we have the Terrestria. So... Okay. Alright, those 3 zips are up on the website if you want to try to get Overmind to check them out. Asleep. It's only like 8:30 for him. What the fuck is he doing asleep? Ping him in 13 hours. Reminder because Bear took a dump. That's one way of putting that, Greg. Thank you very much. I took 3 dumps. Technically, Trins took a dump. My computer. There we go. Server is finally out of the CMD thing. Preparing the starting area. Alright, server's up. The hell did my bricks go? Did you take my clay?
No.
Oh, I'm fucking blind. Never mind. Literally sitting right there and I couldn't find it.
Oh, by the way, you know how a while ago you tried testing if the Firefox stopped bomb spawning? Did I ever tell you that actually that was there? I implemented it apparently. I have to figure out how to do that.
Try me one more time.
So I was saying, you know how you tested if the Firefox stopped mob spawning?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I told you this already, but they apparently was never implemented, that feature. At least not in 2018.
Oh. Pump's doing good work.
Somehow one marble short.
Did you just say your mom stole your shirt?
Said somehow one marble short.
Oh, you're one marble short. I've got. Oh, you need for making the 4 thing. I was gonna say I got 10 of them in my inventory if you need them, but
You know, it's not. I was saying 2 and 3 stacks. I've only got 2 stacks and 63 for some reason.
mm-hmm.
Probably from the server liking.
Okay, so now, if I'm remembering this correctly, it should be an MV fluid for the outputs. But I don't know because I don't have the numbers in the fucking tooltip. What did you do?
No idea.
Hold on. Let's go see what Trins broke. Crash reports. Server. Ticking block entity. How the hell do you tell what machine it is in all this mess? Holy crap. That is a good idea. Let me copy this over to my computer and I'll send it to you. And yes, Greg, I missed the opportunity to call it an outhouse instead of just dumps. Shut up, Greg. Okay, so what is it? I send you the right one? Why does it look like I have another one here for the server that wasn't here when I sent you that one? What the fuck is this one? Oh, never mind. That's the watchdog bullshit thing that I don't know why. You know you can't play sounds when I'm in this, right? Because I did not add them to that. This scene does not have any of the sounds. Because fuck you. Just stand by. It's not my fault. Trends broke shit. Trends' fault. Trends broke shit. No. Bear didn't break it. So Bear can't fix his shit. Trends has to fix his shit. What in the hell do we have that's causing all of this bullshit? Version checker for journey map? Why is that doing this?
Mm. I had to didn't hear you again because Discord. Weird. Well, anyways, I fixed this issue, so hopefully it won't happen again in the future. Seems like it was issue with the method calling it, so this was Stack Overflow here.
No maintenance hatches in GTI. Crybabies don't like maintenance hatches. They don't exist. So it's not missing one. It literally doesn't have it. Not an option.
Yeah, like maintenance hatches are dumb. So. Hey, if you want maintenance hatches, you can always go play CEU. And all their terrible choices.
No, thank you. He's not trying to port GT5. Otherwise, GT6 is dumb. No, I have a... I don't know how exactly to put this. I agree and disagree with the maintenance hatch thing. The maintenance hatch I like having. As long as it can't be used with duct tape and all the fucking tools actually exist. Then I like the maintenance hatch. All the bullshit we had to deal with GT5 and just use fucking duct tape on it to completely ignore it, and not having a soldering iron for ages and ages and ages. Hated it. Yes, I hate the fucking duct tape thing. Duct tape was the best feature of the maintenance hatch. No, because if you have the duct tape and you can just duct tape the fucking maintenance hatch, then there's no reason to have a maintenance hatch. It might as well be what we have now, where there is no fucking maintenance hatch. Duct tape was fucking stupid. Okay, but then you might as well do what New Horizons did and make an auto maintenance fucking hatch instead of just using fucking duct tape.
I think, didn't we add that to BDE too? Someone added that to BDE, I think.
I have no idea what GTCU did. Once
BDE.
I seen their... Oh, BDE? No, we do not have an auto maintenance hatch as far as I know.
Oh, yeah, I saw one in there.
I agree the duct tape isn't needed. I'd have to look because somebody might have ported it in and I just didn't know about it. But I don't remember it. They did port a few New Horizons things in. So he might have put it in there and I hadn't noticed it. It's in there, it just needs high-end shit and was never viable. Oh, okay. So yeah, we have it, but fuck off. Alright, so we're going to try an MV steam dynamo. Now, does these dynamos work like GT5, where the bigger they go, the more horrible they are?
Honestly, I actually have no idea. The recipe code is kind of a mess. I can tell.
By the way, here, I don't need those. I still don't have an extruder. Shut up. You're not helping anything, asshole. Because I can't power the motherfucker. I can barely power what we got. Why do you think I'm making the fucking big ass boiler? Because I don't want to have to make 6 million of these little motherfuckers. We're working on getting into the factory slowly. Gotta finish building the damn thing. Gotta finish pumping the water out of the basement of the damn thing.
Water's almost done.
Trends.
Yeah.
Can you take a look at something in the code for me?
What is it?
Why am I getting manganese out of macerating purified pyroluce ore in an LV macerator? Is this another Greg did something stupid, so fuck him, we're gonna change it and not put the actual slots in so you know they did it? Or is this somebody stupid?
That shouldn't be happening.
Well, go look in the fucking box. It's happening. I've got over a stack of fucking manganese dust. And I wasn't real sure where that red garnet came from, but I'm pretty sure I know where it came from now.
That's
We can pull everything out of there and keep an eye on it. Here, I'll grab another barrel. Man, I wish these barrels actually held their fucking inventory.
Oh yeah? Well, screw you
I'm
guys. I'm
yoinking
going home.
everything out of there. Screw you too. Alright, everything is out of there. We'll watch and see what it happens. Or what it does. But if it's doing it, we should get a manganese dust after about 10 of them. Because it's about a 10% chance.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
How'd I fuck up this time? I didn't do it. Did you add the bending recipe for rings, or are we still hammering them?
No, I still have to hammer them.
Okay.
Okay, yep. It's definitely outputting manganese.
I thought so.
I'll have to look into it. It shouldn't be doing that.
Okay.
The best thing to do with the output upgrade. I mean, output cover thing.
Eh.
So the best thing to do with the output cover thing.
Output cover.
Auto output side thing. No.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
You know how you face the output down and you set it to
Yeah.
auto output? Set it as best something to do with that.
Oh. I do not have super hearing. I actually have really shitty hearing. But if I concentrate hard enough, I can usually pick up on what he's talking about. I know it's hard to understand him at times. I don't know if it's his mic or fucking Discord hates him or he just talks too softly.
I think it's just me. Other people have a hard time hearing me too.
Hmm. Well, it doesn't help that you really have like one of the most lethargic sounding voices ever. You literally sound like you're at a funeral most of the damn time. Have no afflection in your voice, I think is the right word. That doesn't help. I think you're just very soft spoken and that's what causes it.
Yeah, I wondered if I have autism.
I'm used to people being loud and boisterous. How the hell am I supposed to get him one of these fancy microphones I have? I didn't get the fancy microphone I have. Chairman bought my fancy ass microphone. I don't think I'm going to set this up in here. I think I'm going to wait until we get the factory built. We'll try it out over there. Alright, so there's the two motors. There's the two circuits. Oh, fuck, I only needed one of the circuits. Well, fuck you. Alright, there's just an MB steam turbine. So we got everything we need for that. We're going to try to set up an LV and an MV with it and see how that works. Now, what do I have to do to get this HV macerator? I gotta cook the stainless steel. Advanced circuits. He still hasn't gotten rid of this engraved chip recipe yet. That needs to be removed. Okay, now this is fucked up. This isn't in the one for the... Wait a minute. Why is that? I swear that wasn't just in there. Okay, so we need to make the press and we need to make the laser engraver. Because apparently that is in there. But we have to have the plastic. So we also got to make the plastic. And how the fuck was it we were making plastic? Okay. So we need to start making biomass so we can start making plastic. And then I can get to my HV macerator so we have some semblance of decent speed on that fucking thing. Because it's slow as shit. So I need to get redstone processed. I need to get this out of here. As much as I like being able to get the extra out of it that we're currently getting, it's taking way too fucking long, and we shouldn't be getting it. And I'm going to pull this pyrolusite out here because we don't really need it in there. Just like we don't need the tantalite right now. So I'm going to pop it out of there as well.
There's a bunch of marble bricks in the chest in the factory.
Okay. Well, floor's almost done. Got enough to finish it up?
Yep.
Cool. There we go. Other than our way down here to the pump. We got her all done. Now we just got to finish up the glass, which I'm working on getting more glass made right now. So probably tomorrow I'll start moving everything over. Let's see if I can get a hold of Tamara and get the design for the roof. That way I can get it done properly instead of the way we got it for right now. The hell is this hole? Why does this hole exist?
I don't know.
We can use it. So we can see where the water's at. The hell's my damn shovel? Oh, shoot shit out of me. Well, you can't see shit. Because I ain't got a damn torch on me, but there it is. Let's make some torches. So that's where we're over to, right there. Alright. So I can get the thing and not waste a bunch of glass from her. I'm going to go ahead and end for the night. We'll finish up the building tomorrow and get everything moved in and then start making all the machines so we can start making plastic. Hopefully Trins has time to work on that circuit stuff. We can do that as well. If not, we'll just go with it the way we got it. Anyways, have a good one, guys. And we'll see you tomorrow.